Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. In a world of talking animals, where the sun shone bright and the trees whispered secrets to each other, there lived a young rabbit named Rosie. Rosie was a curious and adventurous bunny who loved to explore the forest and meadows surrounding her cozy little burrow. She had fluffy white fur, bright brown eyes, and a twitchy little nose that always sniffed out the most delicious carrots and juiciest berries. Rosie lived with her wise and loving mother, Mrs. Whiskers, who was a renowned healer among the animal community. Mrs. Whiskers knew the secrets of the forest and could cure even the most stubborn of ailments with her special potions and remedies. She had taught Rosie everything she knew, from the art of making herbal teas to the ancient wisdom of reading the stars. One day, as Rosie was hopping through the meadow, she stumbled upon a hidden path she had never seen before. The path was overgrown with tall grasses and colorful wildflowers, and it seemed to lead to a place she had never been before. Rosie's curiosity was piqued, and she decided to follow the path to see where it would take her. As she hopped along, the path began to wind and twist, leading Rosie through a dense thicket of bushes and into a clearing. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous oak tree, its branches reaching up towards the sky like giant arms. Rosie felt a strange energy emanating from the tree, as if it were alive and watching her. Suddenly, a soft voice spoke to her, echoing in her mind, "Welcome, little one. I have been waiting for you." Rosie looked around, wondering who was speaking to her, but she saw no one. The voice seemed to come from the oak tree itself. "Who are you?" Rosie asked aloud, her voice trembling slightly. "I am the guardian of the forest," replied the voice. "I have been charged with protecting this land and all its creatures for generations. And you, little Rosie, are the chosen one." Rosie's ears perked up in surprise. "Me? What do you mean?" Quote, "You have a special gift, Rosie," said the guardian. "A gift that will allow you to communicate with all creatures, great and small. You will be able to understand their thoughts and feelings, and they will be able to understand yours." Rosie's eyes widened with excitement. She had always felt a deep connection to the natural world, and the idea of being able to talk to all creatures was thrilling. "But how do I do it?" Rosie asked, her curiosity getting the better of her. "Ah, that is the easy part," replied the guardian. "All you need to do is listen with your heart. Pay attention to the whispers of the trees, the songs of the birds, and the rustling of the leaves. And always remember, the secrets of the forest are hidden in the patterns of nature itself." Rosie nodded eagerly, taking it all in. She felt a strange sensation in her chest, as if her heart was expanding and growing. And suddenly, she could hear the thoughts and feelings of all the creatures around her. She heard the gentle hum of a bee as it collected nectar from a nearby flower. She heard the soft chirping of a bird as it built its nest in a nearby tree. And she heard the rustling of leaves as a family of squirrels scampered up and down the oak tree's trunk. Rosie was amazed and delighted by this newfound ability. She spent hours exploring the forest, talking to the creatures and learning their secrets. She discovered that the ants were expert engineers, building intricate underground cities with precision and skill. She learned that the bees were skilled healers, collecting nectar from flowers to create potent medicines. And she discovered that the trees were wise and ancient, holding the secrets of the forest within their ancient hearts. As the days passed, Rosie became known throughout the land as the animal whisperer. Creatures from far and wide came to seek her counsel, and she used her gift to help them solve their problems and overcome their challenges. One day, a group of young rabbits came to Rosie, seeking her help. Their burrow had been destroyed by a fierce storm, and they were homeless and hungry. Rosie listened to their story, her heart filled with compassion. And then, she used her gift to communicate with the earth itself. She asked the earth to provide them with a new home. And slowly but surely, the ground began to shift and tremble. A new burrow began to take shape, complete with soft grasses and cozy nooks. The rabbits were overjoyed, and they thanked Rosie for her help. As the seasons passed, Rosie continued to use her gift to help the creatures of the forest. She became a beloved figure, respected and admired by all. And she knew that she owed it all to the guardian of the forest, who had chosen her for this special task. One day, as Rosie was sitting beneath the oak tree, the guardian spoke to her once more. "Rosie, your work is done," it said. "The forest is thriving, and the creatures are happy and content. You have fulfilled your destiny as the animal whisperer." Rosie looked up at the guardian, her eyes shining with tears. "But what about me?" she asked. "What will I do now?" Quote, "You will continue to use your gift," replied the guardian. "You will continue to listen with your heart and help those in need. And you will always remember the secrets of the forest, hidden in the patterns of nature itself." Rosie nodded, feeling a sense of peace and contentment wash over her. She knew that she would always be connected to the natural world, and that she would always be able to hear the whispers of the trees and the songs of the birds. And so, Rosie returned to her burrow, her heart full of joy and her spirit at peace. She knew that she would always be the animal whisperer, and that she would always be a part of the magic of the forest. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.